Okafor against Joakim. Oh, what a drive!
He just blew right. Good defensive play.
Yeah, that's a quick first step.
That's
right
a
there.
very quick first step. And watch this move by the rookie from Duke.
Okafor, got to give him some space. He is not a real efficient outside shooter. Now he backs into the paint.
Here's Okafor, who has really been the offense for the Sixers early on. The average puts the Sixers back in front. Okafor to the rock.
Good rotation by Jahlil that time.
Okafor indeed. A great insight from Molly as she is eavesdropping on the Sixers. Okafor, who has clearly made rebounding his priority tonight, will go to the line for two. Okafor getting a gift at the line, spinning on point play. Okafor thinking about a three for a second. Now taking Mozgov.
Magic lead cut to three.
Oh, he is flanked by Rashawn Holmes starting for the injured Nerlens Noel.
He's really having a field day here. 6 of 11, 14 points.
And not struggling. It's his barber. That barber has
Continue on the seesaw with the Sixers up one. Yet another lead change, the 11th of the first half. Jahlil Okafor, you can count it at a foul. Say what you will about Jerry Stackhouse.
8 on the clock.
Hook over Mr. Okafor. Okafor draws the second foul of the game on Towns and is going to go to the free throw line. And
now Biombo digs in against Okafor. Okafor, the
ballistic on the sideline. They credited it to Wiggins though, so he's got 23. Okafor.
They're looking for one another.
Stauskas rimming the three, but Okafor has his back. Forcing his way on splitter. There's Okafor against Hibbert.
Okafor.
0 for 6. This is the first one back. There was a lot of emotion in the building.
Jahlil Okafor rather quiet offensively, going against rook.
Grant pops out, trying to go over the top, and they do to Okafor. Wow, he just found daylight where there wasn't any, didn't he?
I tell you, and it was an alley-oop over to smaller Lee.
19-year-old rookie Jahlil Okafor. Shot clock at 6. Double on Okafor. Okafor over Whiteside. And he gets his own rebound. Good work for Jahlil Okafor. Baseline drive on the side. He lays it up.
Cannon, a nice catch. Smart right there defensively. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Okafor off the dribble looking for something. Ooh, that was nice. Before now he is. The team is 6 of 11. Okafor digs his shoulder, comes back the other way. That's a slick.
Questioned his aggressiveness, but I don't think they're questioning it so much anymore. He's putting it on display all season long. Okafor off the dribble got tagged. Okafor just
at Staples Center. Here's Okafor's first touch.
One here, McConnell kicks it to the corner. They find Okafor. Smart heads hit.
So good, the fact that he could face up, hit that jumper, and if you go out and challenge him, he could put it on the floor. Okafor.
Covington, second oldest player on this roster.
Okafor, that is for
left side. Beautiful use of the glass as well.
Shot clock under 5. Fade away.
And Isaiah Cannon with 22 points off Philadelphia's bench tonight.
Covington with a rebound.
And I think that's, you look at him and Ross, those are the two guys you just wish you could get more consistency out of.
You get away with that, Mark, but the size of Jahlil's hands allow him to do that, handling it like a loaf of bread.
It's around the screen from Okafor. Okafor,
his third block of the first half.
That's 9 so far for the Heat.
Oh my! To the floor. Okafor against Bargnani. Nice.
Palmer, he's got huge hands. It's such a rarity to have a big have huge hands.
With 18.
Here's Okafor again.
Tom talked about Delling's feistiness before the ball game. He says, I love it. He plays hard.
Anthony Towns going to pick up the foul here, so he's got to go sit down Courtney Jen back into the game.
Jahlil Okafor, distant cousin of him. Okafor.
big to big, as they say.
After the basket game,
Okafor, a little shake, and then runs across the
floor, introducing Aaron Baines into the game.
Jahlil just taking it, minimal movement, no wasted action by
offensive rebound. Okafor against Gasol.
8 powerful points in this first half, along with 5 rebounds and a couple of block shots. Okafor.
Jahlil Okafor.
And that's a big ask to get Jahlil to come out there and close.
This is an opportunity for Brian Roberts getting in early. It's just his 7th game played out of 13 for the Hornets.
Anticipating him.
Okafor makes a move.
Okafor against Powell. Remember, Okafor clearly has the weight advantage.
Okafor gets a lot of touches.
Noel to the cutting Okafor, who was running right to the rim.
It's embarrassing to have this record, but you got to take each game as it's its own entity.
Okafor, it is he hasn't had his number called quite a bit, and they're giving him so much attention.
But here, 6 of 8 shooting. Okafor inside the bucket. Mozgov with a collision, and Timofey picks up the.
He's tough now.
Again, they go to the big fella. Okafor crossed over.
Okafor's on the baseline. Okafor.
Beat everybody down the floor and get himself an uncontested bucket.
Dauskas can shoot, Cannon can shoot, Covington can shoot. I mean, what they really want to do is get.
Meantime, Toronto outscoring the Sixers 16-4 so far here in the third.
Big man for the product out of UCLA.
Okafor against Mozgov. A tough 2 with the left hand, and the rookie will step to the girth on Thompson. 20. And now up 18 is LeBron. Cannon with a healthy 3. Okafor in traffic. Jahlil. Grant open. It is for 3. Okafor in traffic.
Smart. Okafor hustling this time, comes up for the follow.
And a foul as well. Give him 6. He is second on their team in scoring, averaging just under 15. By about 35 pounds, according to the roster sheet. Sixers down 3. Jahlil point. The Sixers went a long stretch here of the fourth. Family bodies there. Okafor, after his miss, gathers it in, spins on Gasol. A gorgeous move and finish by Big Jaw.
And look how much space and ground he.
Points number 15 and 16 for Al.
Well, this is the first time that Okafor.
Jeremy Grant. Okafor against Sarah. Bulls on Thursday night immediately eating into the Sixers' halftime advantage at the 2. And that is a key. And so far, McConnell, the only guy who's really been able to do that. Okafor.
But that ain't right.
That ain't right,
That
man.
ain't right.
That ain't right.
I mean, I've seen him miss
wrong,
way
man.
more shots than that. I mean, make
Small lineup for Brett Brown. That against the Pacers. Here's Okafor. Take Jordan Hill and having his way.
Carried a step further, Mark. I'd be surprised to see this unit get disturbed for the remainder of the ball game.
Beautifully done as Okafor that time, able to take Derek Williams down to the weight room. Jahlil Okafor, his second bucket in as many tries. Oh, some wizardry right there. Now you see it. Now you.
Against Cleveland, I'm pretty sure of that, and that's very impressive.
It was. He just fed Jahlil Okafor. Okafor drives and one season debut, replacing Vasquez. Just on.
TJ, dad's a coach, grew up outside of the Pittsburgh area, lived and breathed basketball, and Mark, every step along the way in this young man.
when you recognize your mistake with respect
cut your losses
with a player.
Okafor delivered in deep to Jahlil Okafor. Okafor, gorgeous!
Quick feed Okafor showed on that.
Okafor, pretty move.
And we'll call it Drummond. Goes down two over a prone Anderson Varejao. CAAs.
Cannon keeping that dribble alive. Ran into a double team. Okafor handles it like a tennis ball.
Again give it up. Their 7th turnover of the first quarter. Good play by Big Jaw to make that finish on the other side of the rim. His first
person, is it not? And doors down all the time. We saw that with Manu Ginobili in Portland.
He comes in averaging 13.5. That's 3rd on his team.
No hesitation, Mark. That's obviously a design play. And more importantly, since it's worked, it's still
game. So the high beams come on. Okafor lighting it up here against Aaron Bain.
Probably going to send Towns to the bench. Indeed, Gorgie Jang getting up.
Always, you see the footwork of Okafor.
Unbelievable. Really, really advanced beyond his years.